I need to fix my hand. Alright, so this video is going to be basically on that of how to download Steam and basically covering the basics of Steam, what it is, whatnot, and basically why I'm here in general is I have no idea why I'm here, but I don't have all the answers to life. No, not really though. So basically, what I was thinking,
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
never mind that. Gosh dang it, now it's in my head. Okay. Not funny. Not funny. Not funny. No, not funny. Okay, so,
What's the recommended amount of dedicated RAM I should have to the server?
okay, now I can't think. I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, here's an important notice. So for the basically new users and, well, if you decide to get Steam, my new friends, I will let you know that I am doing a giveaway where basically, if you come talk to me, by before 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is in America's United States, then I will be able to give you a free game. Well, at least in the range of say $13, because I only have $13. I. However, there is something important to say. Everything is on sale because of the winter Steam sale, so everything is like a half off, all that stuff. And the games can be sold for either 20 or maybe more, but you probably won't get a $50, $60 game for under, you know, $13 and something like that. It's kind of hard to make money with nothing, but hey, at least it's free. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I do have the monies, but like I got a 50 for the holidays. But still, I am actually saving that up, so it's free. It's free real estate. These memes are in my head. I can't escape the meme world. It's consuming me. It's eating away at me and my sanity. Oh darn it! I left out another meme. All right. I've gone on for long enough. This video is already gonna be long enough because it's really long. I wouldn't blame you if you went ahead and skipped through a bunch. I mean, I sort of do that too, but well, there's basics on how to install it in the video and whatnot. It's, don't really know where personally, but the funny thing is it is already 1:30, so that's January 3rd. It's 12:14 a.m. and at 10 o'clock a.m. the sale will end. So we have about Did I really have to count that on my hands? I am disappointed in myself. Freaking A. Man, this is why you need to go to sleep, kids. This is why you need your sleep. Don't do a cruise. You'll get sleep deprived and this will happen, and your vocabulary will decrease every day that you miss sleep by about, I'm not sure the percentage, but it's a really, really high margin. So don't do a cruise. Capiche? Yeah, okay. You get it. You guys are good kids, good people. Where are you? No, I'm joking. Okay, enough said. I'm stalling. I'm going on. All right. Bye. It's pretty um well, it's still good in its own aspect, but finding the games you want can be pretty darn hard. Especially considering that it's a small category. But there's nothing wrong with the Discord store. Just the it's still early in development and there aren't very many games to choose from. And there's not much basically developed in the, store and games and related to that and what much. However, there is a still certain thing that I would have to express about this. The fact is, well, it's nice being able to, uh, buy the games and, it's there's Discord Nitro and all, but still, wouldn't you, I don't know, rather, get more for your money and whatnot? Well, my friends, have I got something to say to you? In fact, I know just the place to go to. Yes, Steam powered, the ultimate online game platform for a computer. Now then, Steam is very, very, very extensive and very useful and easy to use. Basically, like Discord, if you're already using it, you would know that Discord was easy to install and easy to open. And very much like so, you can even download it on your mobile. And well, I know that's great and all, but I'm talking about games here. Basically, this platform here, is the best thing ever for finding and playing games with friends, especially with friends. You see, well, you're playing games on Discord, your friends on Steam will be able to play games together using LAN parties and other different certain parties. So basically, it will connect their IP address automatically, and you won't have to do those things that you have to do in Minecraft if you want to set up a server or something like that. Basically, most of the time, it'll be able to connect really easily, and about all of the games there, you can just connect just like that. Now, even so, you don't necessarily have to spend actual credit card money or debit card money on buying Steam games. The fact is, you can go to your local stores, like, well, say for example, in America, they have Target, Walmart, and those basically staple stores that you find everywhere, where they sell these Steam cards with all the regular gift cards and whatnot. And usually I just hop down there when I have some money and I want a game, and I go ahead and pick it up. It can be used in different currencies, and not just your own currency, but rather many different currencies. Let's see here. More about Steam gift cards. Here we are. Here we go. Here's a fine see into more money. And, well, because, American money is just, Anyway, basically you can convert your money and buy the Steam gift cards in different currencies than basically, the currency of which I am currently, buying from, which would be America's. So that would be dollars and cents and whatnot. Anyway, so the thing about this is you can send the gift cards or, a gift or, certain things through Steam, and you can, redeem digital gift cards and physical gift cards. If you can't go to somewhere, say, well, if you want to give a gift card, if you can't go to a store, then you will be able to go to the Steam store and send your friend some digital currency so they can buy the games. But who wants to do that when well, actually, that kind of counteracts my. Never mind then. Um, say you already have some money left over, and you've already, you know, put it on your account, and you want to get your friend something, but you feel like since you already activated on your account, what the heck are you going to do? Well, my friend, games can not only be bought for yourself, but they can be bought for, well, friends on your friends list. Now, the thing about this is that there's just one small security measure to make sure there aren't a bunch of bots filling up the player slots and whatnot and doing, say, things like generating items and that kind of stuff and exploiting Steam in certain ways, where you would have to at least buy one Steam game first before you can friend somebody. But there is, in fact, a way to counteract this. Just don't tell Steam I told you this. Where basically, you get somebody's link to their account, I will show you this later, and then you send this to somebody and say, maybe Discord for pure example, and they click the link and follow it into, say, their web browser. Then they will be able to friend you directly from there. I'll show you this later. But anyway, basically Steam is easy and fun and organized to use. It's just all so great. And look, there's 10. Oh my goodness, are there really that many people? Dang. That's actually pretty much okay. Look at all these happy customers. I don't have very many friends on my friends list. Now then, Entertainment Anywhere. So if you want more information and you're interested in Steam, and I haven't already sold you yet, then go ahead and make your way to the Steam store. You don't even have to download it as soon as you go there. And yes, it's completely safe, even guarded by their own license. See? That's a good one. Yeah, it's doesn't even have like it has its own license. This is official since I don't know 1990 something, somewhere in the 1990s or something like that. But yeah, it's been up for a very long time actually. Not well, it's 2019 and currently it's been since the 1990s. So yeah. Anyway, so it can be run on the PC. So that's basically if thinking of Windows, Mac, and Linux. Usually, Windows is your typical, most common standard, uh, I guess to say, platform that people use their computers on. Basically, usually, if you're using, I think, like very much like Discord, if you're using, whatever said computer, say Windows, it would say just install now, I think, on Discord. And once you clicked install, it would download the correct JAW to your computer, and I think like that it installs the correct JAW to your corresponding computer. Now, if it does not, you probably click also available on underlined Mac or Linux. Now, basically, it's really easy to install. You just click install now, and it's Steam setup will open up after you download it, and you just click yes, and then you read this information and you set it all up. Install it to a certain area, and as soon as it's done, it will install this application here to your computer, which then will look like this once you open it up. Let me see here. Oh, I think I just exited it, not logged out. Darn it, no, it worked. And then all you have to do is, if you're new, you create a new account. You can please load. I told you we had to get this done. Computer, don't give me no problems. Basically, the requirements for this is basically an email and your own password, of course, but that's for later use. Anyway, let's see here. So legally, he's agrees 13 years old and to do this by yourself without your parents and whatnot. If you're under 12 years old, just go ahead and click I agree. And basically, here's the anti-robot thing, but sometimes there's technology where people get past there and with the robots. So that's why they have the anti-robot security measures on there. Anyway, you enter your current email address, and it goes ahead and sends you this code you can enter in, and it will help you to sign up for the rest of the Steam information you need to, enter in. And then you go ahead and do that. Once you're finally there, you enter your password, and what do we have? You will come up against an empty library. Go on. Go, dude, come on. We talked about this, man. You weren't supposed to. So, how are we tonight? It's a lovely day. It's for some video games and come on. Oh, no, no, no. Ooh. Don't install games without my permission, please. Anyway, your friends list will be empty, and I don't have very many friends anyway, but well, when I say I don't have very many friends, I mean like the kind of friends that actually want to play video games with you. Some of them are just like, oh yeah, let's friend once you play a game with them, and then they never play games with you. And they're like, no, I have other friends, and I just pretend to be friends with you and whatnot. And you hurt my feelings, okay? Alright, enough of feeling sorry for myself. Now then, basically, if you want to redeem a Steam wallet code, you go to, redeem a Steam wallet code, and you click it under games, and under redeem a Steam wallet code, and basically, as soon as you are signed in, I'm already signed in. Come on, Steam, I've talked about this. Jeez. You would say enter a specific code. Let's see here. I have with me somewhere a already activated Steam code here. So freaking should have gotten organized before I did this video. It's sort of last notice video because specific reasons involving the Steam sale. Oh, did I not mention the sales they have? Why, yes. Steam goes on sale with their games every holiday. Now, what this means is a bunch of the games will be available for much cheaper than they actually sell for. So, you get this card, you look at the back and you scratch off this, and I already activated this code. You type in, your code, say mine is this, for example, but this one's been already activated, so I see you 12-year-olds trying to go ahead and type the code in there, and sorry, it's not going to work. I already redeemed it, but this is just for pure example. When I say you 12-year-olds, I only mean that because I tried that once when I was 12. And you go ahead and click continue, and then as soon as it's done, it will pull up a tab that says add this much to your account, and then you add that much to your account, and then your new Steam wallet balance will increase by however much you just added to your account. Say 20, 50, 100. It's available in different measures. You can, I'm pretty sure, add a custom amount. There's like custom cards where you can add a custom amount, basically by however much you pay at a certain store or whatever. And then it will add that much money. So basically, if you don't want to add, then it's too much money. It's also available in sorry, I had to burp. It's also available in $10 as well. So basically, if you don't want to add a certain amount of much money, that's basically out of your height or budget, then you can add a custom amount using those custom cards, and it's really useful and whatnot. So anyway, why I'm talking about this is basically there's something important I would like to discuss. I have leftover money, and by 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, the sale is going to end for the winter sale. Now, by then, whoever, luckily for my other peoples in past, say, behind the time zones of America, if you see this, that means I can still buy you games because most friends will probably still be sleeping in at 10 a.m. on January 3rd, which it is only 10:13 p.m. January 2nd. I can't believe it's January already. It's already next year. Anyway, so not only does Steam have paid for games, but rather also has many different categories and has recommended slots for basically if you buy games or enter certain tags that you like in said games. It's also offering VR sets and controllers which will be directly shipped to you at your said filled out shipping address. So even you can change your probably shipping address and get your friend one of these controllers. Anyway, so you can use a PlayStation controller, an Xbox controller, and what is that? You can use a Switch Pro controller. Huh. Never thought you would be able to use a Switch Pro controller on your dang computer. And this gets the Switch is catching up, but still, that's another conversation to talk about. Anyway, let's see here. Games can be sold from about, really, really expensive. Oh my gosh, this is a bundle for games sold for $129.95. Okay, that's a lot. That's a bunch. And a lot of money. Fortunately for you, most games can be found for under $10 on sales, and even some games that aren't usually, well, on sale can still be found there for $10 because they're $10 and you can go ahead and buy them for $10. And usually the games become less expensive. The prices can differ depending on how cheap the game is. If they go on sale, say 34% for $15 game, and basically, wait, what? Oh, I thought there was different prices. I was gonna be like, what? Anyway, so say here's this game, which is differently priced because probably not a lot of people are buying it. And it's probably underrated, I would say. Also, if you already have this game and you've activated a game on, say, Discord, you can go ahead and activate a say, Steam game from your desktop or certain thing like that, and just go ahead and add it to there. Just by browsing and selecting a certain program you wanted to add there, and then you could launch it from either Discord or Steam if you don't feel like opening up Discord because you want to hide from your friends because they're gonna obviously spam you as soon as you open up and be like, you want to play a game, and I'm going on anti. Anyway, so basically, if you wanted to say send a game to a friend, let's see here. You go ahead and find a good game. Some Um, let's go to my account, for example, my profile. Supposed to go to profile. Jeez, man, it's profile. All right, here we have your average profile. Probably not average, because it's my profile and whatnot. And people entering in beans and hey kid, you want some Batman was here. Why, man? My friends, man. They're my friends. That's all I can say. You can add screenshots, you can add artwork, you can add videos, you can add different objects and items to your account. Say, there's badges from collected video games that you can get for messing around with different cards you get for buying games. I'll show that later. Here's a good one. We Need to Go Deeper is a game that I currently got for myself, and I'm loving it. It's a really good game to play with your friends. Let's go ahead and pause this, and right here we have, if you already bought it, you can enter in a certain comment and stuff about it. Also, if you buy a game on the first day that you have it, and you say didn't like it or you weren't able to use it, you can always return it the first day. Now, this game is, say, very positive, and with good reason. It's a really good game. It will come with categories that are saying, what it supports: cross-platform multiplayer, online co-op, online multiplayer, and multiplayer, single player, which means you can play the game on your couch or with friends over the internets. And I love the internets, you know that, because you rarely ever hear from me. Now then. Anyway, if you have the money to buy it, you go ahead and click add to cart, and you purchase as a gift if you haven't already bought it for yourself. If you haven't bought it for yourself and you want the game for yourself, then you purchase for myself. Or if you say already don't have the game and you want it for a friend, you just purchase it as a gift. Now, if you say wanted to go back on this, you can remove it from your cart. So it's no, none of the games are ever bought without your permission. It always gives you a warning ahead, and checks off certain things. Now you see here, there's the progress to next card. Huh. Anyway, so there's different cards that you can get during sales and whatnot, and different cards you get for buying games. I'll explain that later. Anyway, so you would go ahead and start entering in your information if you have credit card information and billing address if you want billing addresses, and just go ahead and enter that all in, and then you purchase it, and then basically, if I were to purchase it as a gift, it can be sent to a friend from you directly from your friends list, whether they are online or whether they're not. And if you want them to receive a certain gift or say item for a certain date, but you were busy, say, gonna be busy, say before then go ahead and you can set it so that they receive it at a certain date and certain time. Also, when sending the gift, you can send them a letter with it too. Basically, you can type a short little letter, and your friend will see that and read it and get the warm fuzzies, and it's really nice, really nice. Anyway, so let's go back to my profile here. You see, right here, usually around here, when you get, like, you say you're not on your own account, and you're somebody who's interested in becoming friends with another person, you can click a button near here that will say add as a friend, and that's something. But anyway, say you can go ahead and see your friends' games. You can see their wish lists. You can see, their reviews, what they followed, what they recently played. If you're that kind of stalkery person, then you can see all their stuff. All their stuff. Say, here's my brother. He started on a new account, and basically he's yet to have entered in his profile stuff. I'll explain that in a second. Here's my best buddy in the world and whatnot. Let's go over to his account. Say, maybe you want to play a game with your friends, and you want to know what games they already have that you both own. You can go ahead and click this, and it will filter the games you both own. So if they're multiplayer, it'll be really, really easy to decide what game you want to play from a certain list. Look at all those games. Those are some sweet games. My friends got good games, you know. And some nice. Anyway, you can also check your friends' wish list from their account and perhaps, you know, wish them happy birthday, happy holidays, and get them a gift to warm their heart. Let's see here. Usually, so if I'm not on my own account, in the more option, you'll be able to, like, right here where it says unfriend, if I was, say, not friends with him, I'd be able to click that and it would say add friend, and it would just add friend, and you can block all the communications report profile if they're being sassy molassy, and that's not okay. You can offer to trade, you can add a nickname for them so that they will appear as a certain thing. You can follow them or invite them to join your group. Say groups are like they're like freaking I can't think. I can't think. They're like group chats or servers for Discord, but except for, you know, you can organize them and add certain things. It's more based for gaming than, you know, more based for gaming than it is for really chatting. So basically, you know, I go ahead and use Discord and use Steam because they're really, really useful, both of them. Now, it will tell you, you know, if you're in a group, who's in game, who's online, and how many members are there. And basically, you can enter a chat room so you can talk to all of your friends and voice chat with them. But I don't tell Steam this, but I still recommend Discord for, you know, video game chatting and whatnot. Steam even has its own overlay, which you can press Shift plus Tab to use in every game, just like Discord, where you can press Shift and then tilde key, I think it's called, and it will open up that overlay. You can. I wonder how many overlays you can have. Anyway, I digress. Now let's see here. From here, you can check in previous nicknames. Chiho Sasaki. Oh my gosh, that was from a time, dark times. One of my friends got me to do an anime romping around, and never again am I gonna do that. But oh gosh, I'm like, I don't want to be Chiho Sasaki, and he's like, be Chiho Sasaki. It's great times. Anyway, from here you can edit your profile. You can add your real name, add your country if you want. I mean, this isn't like a dating site, but you can still add your information and be like, hey baby, you want to come over? You wanna you wanna, you know, stuff like that. Or say smoking Pam voice. Hey baby, I'm 15 years old and I'm looking for a fling. It's my smoking Pam voice. Don't tell Pam I said that. She would find it really offensive. Anyway, so basically you can add custom URLs, so you can basically add different accounts and certain things, basically certain informations. Anyway, here you can use an avatar photo and you can change that. Here you can link your Facebook account. You can add a summary, which is a description for your account. If you have any backgrounds from leveling up, you can select a background. And usually during the holidays, they even give out free background. Well, when I say usually, I mean they just gave me a free background and that was awesome. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Anyway, you can go ahead and change your background to something like this. I'll show you how that works. If you have a badge from leveling up, you can change your badge. So if this is from, say, why is my selection off from my mouse? It's always off from my mouse, but when I click it, everything's just fine. Oh. Whew. Alright, I'm good. This here is the Light Bane from Terraria. Here's the Iron badge from Skyrim. And here's the Flashlight badge from well, say, this is Starbound. Basically, even most of the games you can find on Discord are there, but except for they may have way much more games. I'm saying nothing's wrong with, say, Discord. I'm just saying you can get way more games here. It's for far cheaper. Just don't tell them I said that. Anyway, you can add primary groups, so which your main group is, and you can make your own group if you want to have that showcased. Anyway, when you level up and do certain things, you will get basically a featured showcase, which you can add as, badge collector, certain things. You want to showcase items, you want to showcase your favorite game, you can add that, but you have to be a certain level, sadly. It's not my idea of, you know, not what I wanted, but heck. Anyway, this is like your activity feed, basically like stalking somebody on Google Plus, which will be removed in. Oh shoot. Rip Google Plus. May it forever live on. So basically, why not come to Steam? No, I'm joking. So basically, you can stalker them up and whatnot, but mainly it's just for keeping in touch with friends. I wouldn't recommend stalking your friends because that's not nice, and you should give them room. It's really up to you, but still, I would recommend not stalking anybody because it's respectable to give them room. Pro tips from Cruz, use them. Here you can check their friends, their groups, their inventories, their games, and stalker them all the way up. But I don't stalk people because I'm not that kind of person. Yeah! Anyway, here are my badges. You can view certain badges, and here is the example of the cards. So basically, if I wanted to level up, say I'm level 11, the cards can be traded by making different friends, and if you have, say, 16 cents left over, and you're like, what am I supposed to do with that? Well, my friend, you can use them to level up. Hey! Market is unavailable. Oh, come on, you son of a... Available on 1/7/2019. Why would you do this to me? You're so mean. Anyway, let's see here. You can check certain prices, and you can add custom prices to say the cards you want to sell. You can even sell cards and make a couple cents off there. So if you're short of cents from a game, it's like eBay, but except for good luck selling a card because it might be a bit hard to do. So there's that. Good luck with that. You know. Anyway, you can view certain contents, say screenshots. That I played a horror map on Gary's Mod. That was a fun time, but it scared the living ever crap out of me. Yeah, alright. Oh yes, Glacial Skyrim, I love it. She was clearly not singing in her own chair. Look at that. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, he dabbed on me before auto connected. Error. Like a big old middle finger. I love this. It's great. Anyway, the community here is very positive. However, you can view different communities for different games, which are basically added on all different sorts of things. You can view screenshots, different things, how people feel about the different games, and all that stuff. All that jazz stuff. Huh? Anyway, never mind that. Let's see here. It's fun stuff. So you can basically find out where you want to belong if you want to, say, join a group. It's pretty great, I'd say. Anyway, there's artwork, different broadcasts you can view, videos. There's workshop items. Here, I want to describe workshop items. Basically, workshop items are basically, say, things that are built as mods for different games, which if your game supports mods, you can download them and add them to your game just like that, and it's amazing. What is this? Oh, makes it so that your player stands correctly, maybe? Oh, that's cool. I gotta check that out. Dang. Dang, there's stuff that I need to see here. Why haven't I? Ah, that's cool. Anyway, let's not get distracted here. You can see the discussions, the market, the broadcasts, and from your library, you can view different softwares you have, games, and even music that can be basically, if you hear OST, original soundtracks of video games, and you think, I want that, you can buy it likely here for a certain amount. And you can check your installed games, your tools, your downloads, your favorites, and all that certain stuff. It organizes it like crazy. You. It's, where's my music? Where's my music? I had music. Certain have to install games to get this in original soundtracks and stuff. Okay. Say from buying Half-Life, a really good game and a really good series, you can get the original soundtrack downloaded for free. That's cool. Sometimes you will get free soundtracks from different games by, buying them, and it will show you and said whatnot soundtracks. Anyway, so I think I've covered a lot here. Let's see here. View games library, add on. Yep. You can, if you're having trouble, view the Steam support. You can view your legal information, whatnot, and your friends list through here. You can view certain game details and do certain things. Steam, you can also, when downloading, say, a game, for example, you can go to your downloads from the library. Go ahead and click that, and it will show percentage on here. So, say if I was going to install Half-Life 1, which is a very quick game to download, so that's why I'm doing this, for example. It shows percentage in kilobytes, but except you want to check that out, how much is left to download. Here we go. 300, 37.4 megabytes left. It will basically show you the amount of download stuff, you got left and how fast it's going. Now, say if you want to change that, like you want to change up your setting to basically match your certain internet and whatnot, you can go ahead and go into your settings. You can go to downloads and you can select your download region. You can change that a bit if that would help. Sometimes it helps to change that if you can't download games and you're having problems. You can display the download rates in bits per second. You can allow download certain gameplay, which I want to have on at all times. You can choose to only update games between certain times and download certain games. You can change your bandwidth as well. Also, usually the game is, or no, Steam is protected by the cloud. So that means, say you go to a different house where you also have Steam on a different computer, you go ahead and hop on there and your data will be transferred to that said computer with the cloud. It's really awesome, and you can say if you want your friends to watch broadcasts of you playing a video game, say it's easier to do than basically streaming. You can choose to record your microphone. You can record your audio from all applications. You can record, from all applications on this machine. Record video and audio, and you can show upload stats. Anyway, let's see here, top left. You can change the certain stuff you want to fit different, say, different different styles to your liking. So if you want broadcasting disabled, you go ahead and select that. If you want friends can request to watch your game, I usually have friends can watch my games at any time because I'm nice like that. But don't go ahead and watch my games at any time if you want, friends. It's all up to you. Anyway, you can check your controller settings, your shader per caching. I don't know what that is really. You can check your web browser. So basically, if you're in the Shift tab menu, you can go ahead and check that out, and I'll show that in a second. You can change your interface. You can change the skin if you have a mod for Steam. Or you can go ahead and download skins from the Steam library and go ahead and buy them. You can choose to start, display Steam URL bars whenever available. Let's have that on. Enable video hardware decoding. Makes it so this stuff is works better. I don't know. You can, check which window will come up first when you go ahead to start Steam. So mine is library, which is a good one to have first. Let's press OK so it saves data so far. You can go ahead, check your looking for stuff in home streaming, so you can make it so that you can get more data if you're by yourself, or if you want to respect people in your household and not screw them over by taking all the data. You can do balanced and whatnot and that kind of thing. Anyway, let's see here. You can change the different overlay keys from in-game right here. You can have a FPS counter, a high contrast color, save an uncompressed copy of screenshots, and in-game server browser max pings per minute and stuff like that. Anyway, you can also link your accounts between a family, say computer if you want, or if you don't want them to, then you don't do that. It takes extra time. And here's your security status, your VAC status. The VAC is security. I have had no bans on my account because I am a good boy. And let's see here, you can change beta participation. So if you want to, participate in Steam beta, you can go ahead and do that, and you can go ahead and chat up different creators if you want, and you can get betas of different games for chatting them up. Um, I don't know, just gotta find the ropes, man. Anyway, let's see here. One more thing before I go. Let's go ahead and check out Big Picture Mode. Big Picture Mode will start up like any other actual console. So basically, if you like that different feeling, you can choose to start up in Big Picture Mode. So here we have the web browser, so you can go ahead and check there. You can start from Google, Twitter, Reddit, and Facebook, and even YouTube, and it's awesome. Let's see here, you can have different things, different, say, web pages, and you can view the store for here. Let's see here. What have I done? Oh. Here you will find different settings for your different things. You can change your resolution, your display, and all of that different good stuff. So basically, this is recommended for if you have a controller, but however, if you're on your PC, you can still use this. Go ahead and still use it if you want to. It's really awesome. I think it is. Anyway, you can choose to log out users by pressing the power button, and you can exit this. If you want to go back to the other thing, just go ahead and click exit big picture, and it will open up your thing again. Here we are, back to normal. Anyway, let's see here. You can check your Steam client for updates. You can back up and restore games. You can check your settings. There's one more thing. Let's see here. They used to have, actually, yeah, they used to have a microphone setting. You can edit and whatnot. I'm not sure what happened to that, but rip in microphone settings. Anyway, so basically, say you're at a profile and you want to friend somebody, you can go ahead and have them at their own profile if they don't have the web URL pop up here. And then go ahead and go to your settings. And you go ahead and let's see here. It's is it in downloads? Nope. Cloud. Nope. 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 I think it's interface. No. No. Yeah, it is. Okay. So in the interface, you click right here, display Steam URL address bar when available. Go ahead and set that setting up, and then go back to your profile. If it doesn't work the first time, you want to go ahead and log out of Steam for the first time again, and then go ahead and log back into Steam, and then go to your profile. If that doesn't help, then I'm not sure what will, but go ahead and basically copy the URL address here, and then go ahead and you can send it from different multimedia platforms as long as it's over your computer. Let's go ahead and go into here because it's abandoned, and then you go ahead and paste it and then send it to there, and then your friend accepts that, and then they can go to your profile, which then there will be a certain tab right here where they'll click it, and where, like last time under my friend's account, it would say, where it said unfriend, it will say friend for you if you're not already friends with them. Just go ahead and click that, and then they'll be on your friends list without having to buy a game first. Anyway, so here you can have your settings where you can start voice chat, send messages, view profile, trading, manage. You can even click join game if they're in a game that you have and you want to join that game. Let's see here. That's weird. Why does it display that I'm big picture mode? I'm not in big picture mode. If you don't want to say get notifications of whenever your friend joins a game or something, you can click do not disturb. Also, disabling note, it will disable all chat notifications. So basically, you won't know when you're getting notified that somebody's trying to talk to you. So I'd be wary of that. There's also the same mode for Discord. So if you put yourself on, say, do not disturb, you will also not receive any notifications on there. And a lot of some people do that, and they're just like, wait, why am I not getting notified? And I'm like, you do know that you click do not disturb, right? It's disables every notification, sadly. Even if you're in Discord, it won't show the badge here that you're being notified, or it won't show, say, this white mark that will notify you that somebody just said something. So it's kind of bleh. Anyway, you can appear to be invisible, so it will make you go offline, but you can still view everybody else.